how to find the equation of an absolute value function from a graph. So two things to know is that it is absolutely necessary for us to be able to determine where is the location of the vertex of the graph. And we need to be sure that we are reading at least one exact point from the graph. We know that for an absolute value function, y f of x or y equals sum a absolute value of x minus h plus k, where h comma k is the vertex of the function graph of the function. And so what does this a here right do? That a is a factor. It determines how much we are stretching our absolute value vertically or horizontally. Let's have a couple of examples. It'll be more clear. Suppose we have this in here, you're giving this graph that you have the point -7, -8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -7 in here. Now let's make it +8. And then, so let's say in here somewhere. You can clearly see from the graph that this point is at -7, +8. And let's say that you can clearly see that the vertex of the graph is at 1, 2. 1, 2 in here. So you have your graph being like this. And okay. So once again, 2 points that we are sure is right here, the vertex, we need that. And another point, -7, 8, and we said this point is 1, 2. So now we know that y equals sum a absolute value of x minus h plus k. So let's substitute some numbers. The absolute, the value of y, I can have it from my point right here. So I'm going to put 8 equals sum a, that I'm going to be finding what it is, absolute value of the value of x is coming from also my point, -7, minus h is 1 plus k, so +2. So now I have 8 equals -7 minus 1 is -8. Absolute value of -8 is +8, so 8a plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides of this equation. I get 6 equals 8a. So this follows that a equals 6 divided by 8, or 3/4. So now I can claim that y equals 3/4 absolute value of x minus 1 plus 2. So once again, remember that this 2 is my k, and this 1 here is my h that is coming from the vertex right here. Let's do another example. Suppose that this time I have been given a graph. Let's have a graph that actually is going downward this time. Let's say something like this. Let's say 1, 2, 3. So let's have a point in here, the vertex of 3, -2. So 3, comma, -2. And let's say you can clearly see a point on the graph of, let's say, -7, -20, -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's say, make it right here, clearly down below here at -7, -20. So this graph is given to you. You look at it very careful. You can tell that the vertex is at 3, -2, and the graph is passing through this -7, -20. And you want to find the equation for this absolute value function using y equals a times x minus h plus k. Okay. Now my job is to substitute numbers and solve for a. Well, the value of y, I can get it from my given point here, -20 equals sum a, absolute value. The value of x, I can use a -7 minus, what is h right here? 3. Close the absolute value. And my k is -2 plus -2, which is -2. Now, if I simplify this, I get -20 equals absolute value of -10 is +10, 10a minus 2. Add 2 to both sides, I get -18 equals 10a. And so a equals -18 over 10, or 9/5, or -9/5. So I can claim now that y equals a, which is -9/5, absolute value of x minus 3, and then -2. Okay, hope you like this video, and thank you.